You're not as good as you think you are. I fell into that trap for a long time, thinking I was better than I actually was. And that doesn't sound very motivating, Klaus, right? That doesn't sound very supportive. You're not as good as you think you are. But most people aren't. And I wasn't. Because what we do is we learn certain skills, and then way too early, we begin to get comfortable with the skills, right? You start learning open string chords. I can strum those now. I can do the bar chords, and I can do some strumming patterns. And now I start getting comfortable because people tell me that I'm good at playing guitar because I can play almost every song, right? But there's so much to learn when it comes to open string chords. So many things to develop. So many things to develop when it comes to strumming. It's crazy, right? And finger picking. And we kind of, because we get comfortable, we kind of not see that. Also, so what we should do is just consider ourselves beginners, because if you look to the end of what you could be good at, and still I'm at a pretty high level. I've been playing guitar for 40 years, right? Over 40 years. So you get some skills over time. It doesn't take 40 years, by the way, but it takes much less time to really master this instrument. So don't get started on it takes forever. It does not take forever. But so what I really see then is that, if I had known where I was, when I started out, I would go, this is impossible. So what happens for most people is they see kind of a target player that they want to play like. And for me, once I was, through the open string chords and the singer-songwriter stuff, then it was Angus Young, right? And I love that guy. His playing is awesome, but technically, he's not up there with guys like Paul Gilbert, for instance. That's not a statement of the quality of his playing or the quality of the music he's playing or anything else. It's just a cool fact that technically he's not as skilled as Paul Gilbert, period, right? And so once I got better, the level at which I was aiming just increased. So I was the constant intermediate, right? I was beginner, and then, hey, I'm intermediate now. I can strum open string chords. I can do bar chords. That's not a beginner who can do bar chords. Today, I would say it is, because I have a completely different perspective on, that thing, right? So wherever you are, don't get complacent, because I can always come along and point to a million things that you cannot do. Even me, the god of guitar playing, but even I have this feeling that I have so much to learn, right? It's a wide area of all kinds of technical things, and the more I learn, the more it seems that I can learn, right? It's just crazy how you can keep expanding and expanding and expanding. So what we need to realize is you never arrive, first of all. Some people say, yeah, you can never learn to master the guitar because there's always something new to master. But that's not, in my perspective, are you mastering the stuff you can play? That's the question, right? So if all you do is play open string chord, right? Do you master them? Meaning, is it easy? Like, it's nothing. You can talk, you can smoke and drink while you play open string chords, because if you can, then you master them, right? But so you can learn to master the guitar, but there's always new things to learn. So if you have enough humility to recognize the fact that there's no, the strutting is appropriate once you have gained some skills, but then you have to stop strutting and start learning again, right? And that's really the key to constant development. And once you get over this, I have to arrive, and you really fall into the pure pleasure of constant development, which is what life is about, basically. There is no happiness to find, right? You can make $100 million. You can, have the perfect people in your life. You can have the perfect kids, the perfect place to. It's not going to make you happy. The only thing that's going to make you excited and happy, more often than not, is growth. So it never ends, and if it does, that's a sad day, right? That's because there are no other things I can learn because I'm so good at playing guitar, right? So keep that in mind, and keep practicing and keep developing and keep having fun, because it never stops, the practicing. And before I forget, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment, please, if you have just the least thing to say. And go download the free course just below here. Visit our website. We will not spam you indefinitely if you sign up with your email. And then I hope to see you in the next video.